Hello and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. Today I'm going to share with you the wrap up for my Simple Stories Heart collection, and I'm going to show you first what I have left over, and then I will show you the layouts. So I have the washi still left over. I used this washi on layouts. I did not use this one at all, and this one I used on the back of something, and there goes my air conditioner, but I didn't use it on as part of the design. So once we get through that, we have, initially I had a pack of cut aparts. They're the snap cards. I was going to say they're called something, the snap cards. I used all of the 2x2. I used all of the 4x6s. I used some of the 4x4s, and I still have all of the 3x4s left over. I have this left over from my bits and pieces. I did use quite a bit. The sticker book that's more for a planner, I used some from each of these. Quite a bit of that. None of this. I used 5 pieces out of my 6x8. I used some of my stickers, and I used some of the major sticker that comes with the kit, the big sticker sheet, the 12x12. So I can already tell English may be a problem today. This is the papers that I have left over. When I was making my layouts, I wanted to make sure that, because I had a lot of these cardstocks, I wanted to leave one of each one of them for future use, but I made sure that I used everything up except for one. And I do have quite a bit of the paper left. I'm okay with it. I really enjoyed playing with this, and I'm going to enjoy playing with this in the future again. I ended up making, let me flip my page here. I ended up making 6 layouts for a total of 21 sheets used. And what I used came from the collection. I did add in some white cardstock at times, but basically it came from the collection. These are base pages. That's what I decided to do. I know I'm going to have to come back and add, I think, 10 photos total, but I went ahead and made sure that I had clusters, titles in most layouts, and photo placement, and all I have to do is come back and just add some journaling and the photos. So this is the first layout. I have used 5 pieces of the 6x8. I mentioned earlier I had used 5 pieces. They're all on this layout. So the dark background, this like the sky, the night sky with the stars, that's 2 pieces. The diagonal stripe, that's 2 pieces. And then this is a 6x8. This is a scrap. This one was a 4x4 cut apart. So I wanted to leave this not completely adhered down so that you could see. I fussy cut out the center of this 4x4 and used it here. This doily is from another 4x4. I used this paper in its entirety. So I cut off one row of 4x4, and then the rest of them are used on here in some manner. So each of these are 4x4s that I've got my photos matted on. This one, I did not, it was very intentional that I did not put anything on it because I love it. It is probably my absolute favorite layout that I created. And I wanted a little more freedom to, when I get to this one, to play with it. I used, I mentioned this washi off and on. It is assorted stitch from washi tape from 49 Market. It was from the Curator's collection. This is the washi that I used to outline these diamonds. So I love how it looks. I initially was going to go do some stitching, and then I thought, I don't think it will show up right the way I want it to show up. So I used the washi. This is a leaf stitch, and I love it. I love how it turned out. And when I start creating this layout and finish it, I just wanted the freedom to play with it. Here is the next layout. This one, I fully intended to use the gray as the base. For whatever reason, every time that I started using the gray, it looked really washed out and you couldn't tell. It just really kind of just went away. I don't know how to explain it, but I changed it and used a pattern paper and then the gray, then this stripe to try to make a difference between the plaid and the stripe, and that it worked a little better. Sometimes, you know, your ideas just don't work out. At least mine don't. This is where I used my 2x2s. I wanted to make a grid layout, and I didn't have enough 2x2s to fill up the entire page, so I used that floral washi to put some lines in there, and just played, and I enjoyed it. And this is the final layout. I think it is cute. And that's it. It wraps it up. I did not spend a ton of time with this collection. As you know, we are in a very busy season, and hopefully, fingers crossed, next month is going to be, I plan on taking some time off from work, and hopefully it's going to be a little more laid back and not so rushed. Hopefully. We'll see. Things change. Anyway, thank you for joining me this month. Come back and we will chat again soon. Bye-bye.